Most people think the pull-up bar is for young athletes. The truth? It might be the most powerful tool you've been ignoring since your 40th birthday. After 40, your body starts doing something scientists call sarcopenia, a gradual but relentless loss of muscle. You lose around 3 to 5% of your muscle mass every decade after 30, and that rate accelerates in your 40s and 50s. That's not a scare tactic. That's just biology. But here's what most people don't know. You can fight back. And the pull-up, one of the oldest, simplest exercises on the planet, is one of the most effective weapons you have. In this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly what happens to your body, week by week, when you start doing pull-ups regularly after 40. Not theory. Real science-backed changes you can actually feel. Segment 1. Why pull-ups hit different after 40. Let's talk about what makes pull-ups uniquely powerful for people in their 40s, 50s, and beyond. Most gym exercises are isolation movements. They train one muscle group in isolation. Pull-ups are what's called a compound movement. One rep recruits your lats, your biceps, your rear deltoids, your core, your forearms, and even your lower traps. You're training your entire upper body every single time you hang from that bar. And here's why that matters specifically. After 40, compound movements trigger a larger hormonal response than isolation exercises. We're talking about a spike in testosterone and growth hormone, the very hormones that naturally decline as we age. Every set of pull-ups is, in a very real sense, a signal to your aging body to stay strong. There's also the grip strength angle. Research published in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research links grip strength directly to longevity and reduced risk of cardiovascular disease. Pull-ups are one of the best grip-strengthening movements in existence. This isn't a small thing. Strong hands equal a longer life. Segment 2, Week 1 to 4. What changes first? The first 4 weeks, you might only manage 1 or 2 reps, maybe 0. That's fine. That's actually expected. And it's also the most important phase. What's happening inside your body in these early weeks isn't dramatic muscle growth. It's neuromuscular adaptation, your nervous system, learning to communicate better with your muscles. Your brain is essentially rewiring itself to fire the right motor units in the right sequence. That's why so many people go from 0 pull-ups to 4 or 5 reps in just 3 or 4 weeks, even before they've built significant muscle. You'll also notice something else. Your posture starts to change. Pull-ups strengthen the muscles that pull your shoulders back and down, the exact opposite of the rounded, forward-hunched posture that develops from years of desk work. Many people in their 40s describe this as feeling taller within the first month. That's not vanity. That's your spine decompressing the way it was designed to. Segment 3, Month 2 to 3, Visible and Invisible Changes. By month 2, something shifts. The mirror starts telling you something different. You'll begin to see the V-taper, the widening of the back and narrowing at the waist. That pull-ups are legendary for creating. But here's what the mirror can't show you. Your bone density is increasing. After 40, bone loss becomes a serious health risk, especially for women approaching and after menopause. Resistance training, including bodyweight training with pull-ups, has been clinically shown to slow and even partially reverse this process. Your shoulder joints will also feel more stable. Many people over 40 carry chronic shoulder tension or minor impingements from years of poor posture or sedentary living. Properly done, pull-ups strengthen the rotator cuff and the muscles surrounding the scapula, which can genuinely reduce that nagging shoulder ache, provided you have good form and aren't compensating with your traps. And your sleep. Multiple studies show that consistent resistance exercise, even moderate amounts, significantly improves sleep quality in adults over 40. You're not just getting stronger, you're recovering better. Segment 4. The hormonal truth nobody talks about. Let's talk about something a little uncomfortable: hormonal decline. In your 40s, testosterone begins to drop, for both men and women. Though the timeline and magnitude differ, lower testosterone means slower muscle synthesis, more fat accumulation, especially around the midsection, lower energy, and reduced mood stability. This is not inevitable destiny. It's a default, and defaults can be overridden. High-intensity resistance exercises like pull-ups have been shown to acutely raise both testosterone and human growth hormone following training sessions. Over time, consistent training creates a hormonal environment that more closely resembles a younger version of yourself. You're not just maintaining muscle, you're actively pushing back against the hormonal clock. This is why people who consistently do resistance training training in their 40s and 50s often report feeling more energetic, more focused, and even more emotionally resilient. The gym is not just about aesthetics, it's biology. Segment 5. How to start safely after 40. Now, the most practical segment of this video. How do you actually start? First, never start with dead hangs and jumping attempts. If you haven't trained in years, your tendons and ligaments need time to adapt, and they adapt slower than muscles at any age, but especially after 40. Instead, start with flexed arm hangs, holding yourself at the top of the movement, and negative pull-ups, jumping to the top and lowering yourself slowly. These build the foundational strength with far less injury risk. Second, use a resistance band. Loop it under your knees. This reduces the load and lets you complete full range of motion reps. While building the pattern, there is no shame in the band. The band is smart training. Third, and this is crucial for the over 40 crowd, frequency matters more than volume. 3 sets of 3 reps, 5 days a week, will produce faster results than 10 sets done once a week. Pull-ups reward consistency. Train them frequently and never to complete failure in the early months. Finally, warm up your shoulders. Arm circles, band pull-aparts, and scapular shrugs before you touch the bar. After 40, the 5-minute warm-up is not optional. It is the training. Segment 6. What progress looks like at 6 months. Here's the part people don't expect. By month 6 of consistent pull-up training, even just 3 to 4 sessions per week, the average person in their 40s can do 8 to 15 clean reps. Body weight decreases. Back width increases. Resting heart rate often drops. And something less measurable but very real happens too: confidence. There's something about being able to lift your own body weight that rewires how you carry yourself through the world. People who train pull-ups regularly report feeling more capable, not just physically, but mentally. That's not coincidence. That's the result of proving to yourself repeatedly that hard things are possible. You are not past your prime. You are potentially just entering it with the wisdom to train smarter and the motivation that only comes from knowing exactly what's at stake. So here's your challenge. Right now, after this video ends, find a doorframe pull-up bar, a jungle gym, a branch, anything you can hang from. Try a dead hang for 30 seconds. That's day 1. That's all it takes to begin. Drop in the comments, how many pull-ups can you do today? Whether your answer is 0 or 15, I want to know. And I'll personally reply to as many as I can. If this video helped you, hit that like button. It genuinely helps other people over 40 find this content. And subscribe if you want more evidence-based fitness for adults who refuse to accept decline as destiny. I'll see you in the next one. Now go find a bar.